ready for a story.
Me!
Gary and DuckBot in Boots for the Barn. One day, Gary and his best pal DuckBot walked into town to visit their favorite place, the toy store. The toy store manager, Mr. Howard, saw them and walked up. "Hi, Gary. Hi, DuckBot," he said. "Hi, Mr. Howard. Do you have any new toys in stock?" asked Gary. "As a matter of fact, I do," replied Mr. Howard. He pulled out a big blue box that said, "Hover Boots." "Whoa, cool," said Gary and DuckBot. Gary asked if he could try them on. "Sure," said Mr. Howard, "but you should read the instructions first." "That's okay," said Gary. "I can figure them out." Mr. Howard and DuckBot looked at each other nervously. Gary brought the hover boots across the street to the park. He took them out of the box and sat on the bench to put them on. Are you sure you should have thrown away the instructions?" asked DuckBot. "Don't worry about it," said Gary. At first, everything was fine. "Woohoo!" yelled Gary as he hovered over the ground. But then Gary lost control. "Put on the brakes!" yelled DuckBot. "I don't know how," said Gary. Gary was out of control. He bumped a workman into wet cement. He knocked off an old guy's toupee, and he made a little girl lose her balloon.
Wait, back up. What's a toupee?
It's a small wig or artificial hairpiece worn to cover a bald spot. "Who's that?" "TV star William Shatner. He's one of the world's most famous toupee wearers." "Oh. Now, where were we?" Gary flew down the street faster and faster. "Help! I can't control these boots!" he yelled. DuckBot returned the little girl's balloon, then flew over to help Gary. Neither of them could figure out how to turn off the hover boots. Gary flew higher and higher into the sky.
Wow, they're above the clouds now.
After a while, the boot's batteries lost power and Gary lost altitude. He touched down on a deserted island in French Polynesia.
Wait, that's not a real place, is it?
Don't they teach you kids anything in school these days? Anyway, Gary didn't know what to do, so he sat down on the sand to think. Suddenly, he felt a pinch on his bottom. Wait, robots have bottoms? Gary and DuckBot looked around and saw that they were surrounded by an army of angry crabs.
Uh-oh, how are they going to get out of this one?
Just then, Gary remembered he had robot rocket power. He and DuckBot blasted away from the island and headed for the mainland. Hooray! When they got home, Gary and DuckBot were exhausted from their adventure. They put the hover boots in the attic and took it easy for the rest of the day. So, what's the moral of this story? Always read the instructions or you could wind up stranded on a deserted island in French Polynesia with angry crabs pinching your bottom. I guess that's close enough.
The end.
Big yellow robot, big yellow robot, big yellow robot, toy review. Big yellow robot, big yellow robot, big yellow robot, just for you.